is where the heart is, and friends, we are home. Welcome to the Rec Room South Edmonton Common. Welcome to the south side of YEG. Welcome to Love Pro Wrestling. My name is Spencer Love, and friends, I can guarantee already I am going to be the least entertaining part of your night. I am sorry that you have to kick off with me. I was hoping someone would advocate for me, but that didn't happen, so that's fine. I love y'all too. It is so nice to see each and every one of you again. We haven't been in this venue since October 24th of 2025. Time flies, but we gotta go back to the Rec Room, homies. Welcome to Love Pro Wrestling 44. Great Scott! Who is out at a pro wrestling event for the very first time tonight? Welcome. Hey, you guys, welcome. Welcome. It's great to see each and every one of you guys for our 31st sold out event. Give me a yes, chef. Yes, chef. Andre, why do we say yes, chef here on the south side of Edmonton, Alberta, Canada?
Because we're cooking.
Because we're cooking here at Love Pro Wrestling. Tonight is our second event of 2026. Last night, you missed a heck of an event, the Clandestine Wrestling Society, who were proud to collaborate with, hosting their first event of 2026, hosted by the guy that I specifically picked on. Now, if he doesn't buy me a beverage by the end of the night, the entire opinion changes. Ain't that right, Andre? However, yeah, listen to the individual in the sombrero who I already gave a huge hell yeah to. A 12-year-old just called you out for not buying me a beer. How does that? That is exactly what happens and what I am aiming to achieve here this evening. However, if you are going to imbibe in a couple of Brainbuster brews or Jack the Juicy Waters, courtesy of our partners here at Alley Cap Brewery, then there are a couple of things that I'd ask. I'm going to go through some rules, some regulations. I know that sucks, but I hope I'm a little entertaining through it. If you're having a couple of drinks, I'll join you in them. But please make sure you get home safe. I want to make sure that we see you this Sunday when over 9,000 people are coming to Rogers Place to see Love Pro Wrestling. Who am I going to see at the Oil Rumble this Sunday? Well, if you aren't, then I don't just wear this to love handsome. I'm wearing the jersey of my favorite hockey team, the Edmonton Oil Kings. We'll be collaborating with them this Sunday. Come check out 5 professional wrestling matches. The Voros twins are back to Love Pro Wrestling for the first time in a couple of years. We're bringing you that in front of 9,000 people. However, tonight, we're bringing you live to another sold-out crowd at the Rec Room South Edmonton Common, and we're bringing you to the millions! To the millions! On IWTV, it's good to see each and every one of you accompanied by PWA Hall of Famer, the audible chocolate of Love Pro Wrestling, Big Bad Boris!
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir. We are ready to go. I am everywhere, Spencer. I am omnipotent. I see you. I feel you. I hold you in my heart. I like this. Let's do this more.
It was a good time. I don't believe in God, so that was weird. Anyways, oh gosh, we're getting political this early in 2026. The other couple of things that I want to make sure each and every one of us are crystal clear on. Thank goodness my mic cut out to completely make me not embarrass myself. A few things that we want to make sure we're crystal clear on here at Love Pro Wrestling. Number 1. Let's acknowledge that we are on traditional Treaty 6 territory, the traditional ancestral territory of the Cree, the Dene, the Blackfoot, the Dakota Sioux, the Saulteaux, and the Métis of Regions 2, 3, and 4. The other thing, and who has been to a Love Pro Wrestling event before? Give me a yes, chef! Yes, chef! And you're well imbibed in this one, you're well familiar on this end of things. You're probably going to hear some cursing. I have personally placed bets for the first time since 2022 because sometimes the women's playoff run doesn't pay off like you want, brother. But I made some personal bets here with friends tonight. You might hear some cursing, but if it comes from me, I expect you all to vehemently boo me. I've earned that. I do it too often. It is a kinder, gentler 2026 for Spencer Love. However, you may hear some of that cursing. It might be from me, it might be from someone else, but what you're never going to hear at a Love Pro Wrestling event is anything racist, sexist, transphobic, homophobic, any Nazi stuff, because you got to clear that up in 2026. You ain't going to hear any of it, because if you do, I'm going to come out here and I'm going to summon the strength to kick your ass. We'll kick you out, we'll all make fun of you online, and you'll probably get fired from your job. I'm fine with that. Because again, Rec Room South Edmonton, who is professional wrestling for? You make my heart so happy, guys. I'm so proud that we get the opportunity through 2026 to continue to run 22. So,
I wish I could say that I was surprised. Anyway, I'll get the pleasantries out of the way early on. It is January the 23rd, 2026, and we are live on IWTV for LPW 44 Great Scott. My name is Big Bad Boris, and I am pleased as punch that you've chosen to spend your Friday night with us. And we are starting off with an interruption from the man at the top, the LPW Grand Champion, Stephen Crowe, interrupting Spencer as he's ready to kick off LPW 44. We have got an absolute stacked lineup of action for you tonight. Every championship in Love Pro Wrestling is on the line, including the very title you see Stephen Crowe holding in his hot little hands, as he will take on the #1 contender, the Canadian Goose, Kyle Shaw, who became #1 contender back in November at the Revolution Rumble. But something tells me the champ's got something to say. The LPW tag team titles on the line. Triple threat tag team title match. Lira will defend against both the Mad Lads and the Short Kings. The LPW Challenge Championship on the line. Michael Richtor Blais will defend that title against Jaxx Wylder, the man who eliminated him from the Revolution Rumble back in November. The Scramble Championship will be on the line. The runaway model Nick Shostastyk secured that title in November. He will make his first title defense. Rich King in action and much more. So grab a beverage, grab a snack, because we will take care of the entertainment.
Feast your eyes on me, baby. The year 2025 of the Rhinestone Cowboy. And trust me, the sparkle isn't stopping anytime soon, because the reign of Stephen Crowe will be all of 2026. Because Goose doesn't have it in him. TY sure as hell doesn't have it in him. Nobody in that back room is going to take this title from me. So get Goose out here. I got short work to do tonight.
Stephen Crowe ready to defend that title right now. I guess I'll just take my format and throw it out the window.
the following contest scheduled for one fall is for the Love Pro Wrestling Grand Championship. Currently at the ring from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, weighing in at 185 pounds, representing their clandestine society, your Love Pro Wrestling Grand Champion, the Rhinestone Cowboy, Stephen Crowe.
Now, you may not like him and you may not agree with his methods, but Stephen Crowe
Your challenger
has had a stranglehold on that LPW Grand Championship for the last tail end of 2025 and into 2026. But he's set to take on the new #1 contender, one of the most popular members of the LPW roster, and no stranger to gold. He is a former champion of Salvation. Stephen Crowe brimming with confidence. We have seen a fragmented, to say the least, clandestine society, especially since Stephen Crowe won that title. He wants to call the shots. He wants... Crowe wants everybody in the clandestine society to follow his lead. Look at the jacket on the Goose. Looking good tonight. I mean, it's not every day you get a shot at the biggest price in Love Pro Wrestling, so spent some money at the tailor, but nonetheless, we are about to get LPW 44 officially underway. Judge Ben Oman will be your referee for this Grand Championship title match. And that's what it's all about, the LPW Grand Championship. Last night, the Canadian Goose Kyle Shaw and Scotty Ace defeated the Clandestine Society by countout at CWS number 32 because the Rhinestone Cowboy calling the shots for the Clandestine Society, and just he and Blais not on the same page several times during that matchup. And this is basically exactly what he said last night. He will do things on his time. The bell has not rung. We are not underway yet. And now we are. Our opening matchup underway again. Thank you so much for spending your Friday night with us here at LPW. The finest professional wrestling Western Canada has to offer. Apparently, Crowe's not done talking, apparently.
I'm not doing that. I'm done. This is my charity work for the year. I'm done. Hey, what charity? Come on. Look at me and look at you. This is the show, Goose.
I mean, disrespect to say the least.
Goose, save yourself. Save yourself through disappointment and embarrassment. And how about you just go to the back, get TKO, and just call it a day?
Now, I know Kyle Shaw pretty well.
Goose, you can tell everybody. You can tell your family you're an LPW Grand Champion match. If you don't understand the hook, come on. Lay it out.
I think there's the answer. The double bird from the Goose.
I'm going to make an example of you.
Oh, we caught him coming in, looking for that sister Abagoose. We could have new champion right here. Two. Oh, the foot on the rope. Crowe got the foot on the rope. I was going to say Kyle Shaw, well-traveled. He will wrestle anywhere as often as he possibly can. You set up a professional wrestling ring on an iceberg in the Arctic and he will wrestle in it. Stephen Crowe hitting the floor to regroup. But if you know the Goose, you know the Goose can fly through the ropes, takes out the champ. And Stephen Crowe thought he was in for light work tonight, but he is learning the hard way that that is absolutely not the case. Oh, sadly, Goose took a little bit too much time enjoying the support from the fans, and it cost him. And now Stephen Crowe feels embarrassed and is clubbing away at the challenger. When Stephen Crowe feels that he's been shown up, that's when he gets extra vicious. You'll notice Michael Richtor Blais did not accompany Crowe out here. Into the buckle goes Shaw, and again stomping away, almost having to be physically restrained out of that corner by Judge Ben Omen. Drives the knees in, and he's going to go for that lateral press with Shaw out at 2. And you know, waiting in the wings, I'm sure, watching this in the locker room area, is T.Y. Jackson, who has secured a championship match that he will get in March as a result, going through 30 or 29 other competitors in the Revolution Rumble in November. And again, just no respect given to his opponent, to any opponent that he has had, quite frankly, in as long as I can remember. That's gross. Not violent, just gross.
This isn't wrestling! You're a loser, Goose! You're a loser!
Shaw making his way back up to his feet. But right into the clutches of the LPW Grand Champion, who might be looking to fire him across to the other side. Running knee in the corner from the Rhinestone Cowboy, rocking the jaw in that head area. Oh, come on now. I didn't think that the disrespect could dig any deeper, but I should never be surprised when it comes to Stephen Crowe. Crowe all the way up to the top turnbuckle, stepping on the throat of Kyle Shaw. And it's boss time for the ribs of the Canadian Goose, and that might be it for his. Able to kick out, but he's been on the receiving end of a beating for the last several minutes. And his hopes of becoming LPW Grand Championship could be fading before his very eyes. Rich King in the building. He'll be in action a little bit later tonight. Last night at CWS 32, we saw William Taylor defeat Christian Starr in an Air Miles match to retain that CWS Championship of Salvation, hanging him from the top turnbuckle. Go out of your way to find that match when it is released. It's something to see. And speaking of seeing, Stephen Crowe just saw the sole of the boot of Kyle Shaw, caught the elbow right on the point of the jaw. And now the Canadian Goose up on that middle turnbuckle, looking to put together some offense. Took a little bit too much time. Champ was able to gather himself. show of power from the Rhinestone Cowboy. Dumped Shaw like a bag of dirt in the center of the ring. The skull of the Goose bouncing off the canvas. But we have seen many more times than I can count the Canadian Goose, Kyle Shaw, take a serious, severe amount of punishment and still get back up. One of the most tenacious competitors on the LPW roster. Crowe, I think, getting frustrated he's not able to put Shaw away. Oh, he tried to go for that headbutt. Crowe swinging wildly, but the only one connecting right now is Shaw. Ripcord into that headbutt. Honk along at home, everybody. You know you wanna. Series of elbows right between the eyes of the grand champion. Butterflies the arm into that DDT. Not enough to become the LPW grand champion, but it's looking like we might see an appearance of Mr. Flacco. Stephen Crowe might be eating Crowe. Saw him coming in, able to hit that pump kick, but Shaw sidestepped the second, and Mr. Flacco buried in the gullet of the Rhinestone Cowboy. Irish whip pump kick right to the face. That might be enough to put him away. Stephen Crowe frustrated, but he should know better than anyone the tenacity of Shaw. Definitely not the first time these two have tangled. Looking to lock on the submission, trying to extend that arm. Almost like a seated abdominal stretch, but instead flipped over into a pinning combination. Shaw almost stole it right there. Sits out. 2. Again, inches away from capturing the biggest championship of his career. Shaw calling for Sister Abagoose. He tried to hit it early, right at the top of the match. Unsuccessful, and unsuccessful again this time. Oh, Crowe hung on to that top rope. Ooh, point of the elbow right on the jaw. Oh, up onto the top, but caught a right from Shaw. Oh, man. Crowe perched precariously upon that top rope. Shaw gonna follow him up. There's only one way to go but down. He could take him over with the superplex, and he does. We could have a new champion right. Oh. That rocked Shaw and the champ.
3.
think Shaw can feel it. He can sense it. He could be moments away from becoming LPW Grand Champion.
I told you I was going to destroy him!
And the flipping pile driver from the Canadian Goose. We're going to have a new champ right here. And we talked about the wherewithal of the Canadian Goose, but give the devil his due. The champ showing that same amount of grit. And you have to think the Goose getting frustrated as well. Emptying out his bag of tricks, but he might have one more left in him. Shaw up on the top. Oh, he went for the moonsault. Nothing but canvas for the challenger. Unforced error for Goose. Twists out. And now looking to lock on that seated abdominal stretch he was looking for earlier. Wrenching away on Shaw. Shaw taps out. Crowe's gonna retain. Let him go, man. Come on.
And still, Club Pro Wrestling Grand Champion,
Stephen Crowe starts 2026 the way he left off 2025 as your LPW Grand Champion, like it or not. And from the sounds of a stacked and packed house here at the Rec Room, they do not. Oh, come on, you've done enough. You won the match. You retained the title. That is the music, and that is the man, T.Y. Jackson. And he absolutely has a bone to pick with the Rhinestone Cowboy. Face to face, nose to nose, these two, should Crowe remain Grand Champion, they're going to go one-on-one in March. T.Y. Jackson went to hell and back in that Revolution Rumble back in November to earn the shot at that title. Tonight, sadly not the night if you're a fan of the Canadian Goose, Kyle Shaw, but he put up a hell of a fight, and he will live to fight another day here in Love Pro Wrestling. And T.Y. Jackson has a tall order tonight. But he looks as ready as I've ever seen him, and he's going to have to be to take on the heavy hands of Dean Richtor. And of course, where Richtor goes that human slug, Thaddeus Archer III. You can see sporting the neck brace. Thaddeus Archer was unceremoniously heaved over the top rope during that same Revolution Rumble. Sustained a neck injury. Couldn't happen to a nicer guy. Richtor tried to get the jump on TY, but Jackson was ready. Ooh. Held on to that German suplex. In the past few months, oh my God, folding him up like an accordion. We've seen Dean Richtor extra mean, extra vicious, extra aggressive since he's been under the tutelage of Thaddeus Archer III. Richtor doesn't do a lot of things that are flashy. He just hurts you. And T.Y. Jackson finding that out firsthand. Up onto the shoulders, electric chair position. Another German suplex heaved across the ring. And this one might be over before it even got started. T.Y. able to kick out at 2, but definitely back on his heels in the early going of this match. Richtor just hammering away. Still to come, we have more championships on the line. TY trying to fight up from underneath. Well-placed kick to the ribs. Charging the ropes. Oh, he held on. Oh, was that Archer? Gonna be sick. Michael Richard Blais is going to defend the LPW Challenge Championship against Jaxx Wylder, the man that eliminated him from the aforementioned Revolution Rumble. The partner, the ally of Dean Richtor, Rich King in the building. He'll be in action a little bit later on as well. Caught by the throat. Sits out with the choke bomb. And as much as I hate to say it, TY might not make it to March. And you have to think Stephen Crowe is back there watching this and loving every second.
Beautiful work.
Yeah, TY hasn't even gotten out of the starting blocks here. This has been a full-on assault. Right from the jump. No pun intended. Oh, man. And there is little to no movement in T.Y. Jackson. And look at Richtor. Absolutely working his style of match here. Grounded TY, taking away the high flying, taking away the speed. Very proud of his handiwork, as I'm sure is Thaddeus Archer. That neck brace looks good on him.
You could be champion right now. Step on my hand.
Now Richtor looking to administer more punishment. Hard into the buckle. I'm being told now that the LPW, man, kicked his face off his face. The LPW Tag Team Championship Triple Threat match is going to now be our main event, is what I'm being told. Absolutely stay tuned for that. A lot of moving parts in that little piece of business. The And T.Y. Jaxx just being mauled by Dean Richtor. Series of heavy knees, and that might be it for T.Y. I mean, he went through 29 other competitors. I mean, I'd say 28. I wouldn't count me. I don't know what the hell I was thinking. But that's another story for another day. And T.Y. was in peril many times during that Rumble. Can never count this young man out of any match that he's in. But right now, he's being mugged by Dean Richtor. Ooh, elbow. That was on target. T.Y. trying to mount some offense here. Hit the neck breaker. And now he can take a couple of seconds, try to shake out the cobwebs, but look at Richtor. He's like a zombie. He just keeps going forward. Heavy-handed strikes and kicks from Richtor. Oh, man. T.Y. being held up by that top rope. Hang on a second. Couple of heavy kicks of his own. Send Richtor down to the canvas, I think, for the first time in this matchup. Fans getting behind T.Y. Jaxx. Jaxx digging extra deep. You can see the pain on his face from all the abuse he's taken. Unbelievable wherewithal. Still got some spring in those legs. Another kick. Well placed. Oh, got caught. Oh, Richtor was looking for another choke bomb. T.Y. trying to maneuver that leg. Oh, he got caught. He's folded up. Dropped right on his head. That was gross and violent. But not enough to put Jaxx down.
Just give up, T.Y. Give up.
Do it again.
I don't know how the hell T.Y. Jaxx kicked out of that.
Seismic driver.
Richtor, you heard him calling a shot, looking for that seismic driver, looking to put an end to T.Y. Jaxx here at LPW 44. Up in that inverted fireman's carry position, but T.Y. able to hang on to that top rope. Sidestepped, and again, the kicks seem to be the weapon of choice that's working for Jaxx. DDT on that stage area. That stage solid concrete. T.Y. slow to follow up, but he has been beaten down repeatedly in this matchup. And I see Thaddeus skulking around up there. Don't think I don't know you're there. Oh, Richtor into the post. Repeatedly into that steel ring post. And that might be the great equalizer for T.Y. Jaxx. Using the ring as a weapon, just as he used that top rope to escape that seismic driver. Swanton bomb! And T.Y. Jaxx gets the win! T.Y. Jaxx Smarter, not harder, using the ring as a weapon before he could hit that senton atomico. A big win when things were looking bleak for him at various times during that matchup. As we march towards his LPW Grand Championship match coming up in a couple of months. Big win for T.Y. Jackson. We are off and running here at LPW 44. I've opened my second energy drink of the show.
I'm sorry to hear that. I'm going to talk to the chief for it. I'm not interrupted twice. Not F you, what do you need? Nothing. And for those of you who watched Tiger King like 5 years ago, that's very funny. And for all of you who don't have a memory that goes back to 2021, I've got a weird kind of autism. I'm really good at remembering this. I'm bad at math, but here I am. Thank you. I love a lot about this.
Hey, Spencer, that's a very, very timely Tiger King reference. Nicely done. I like this. This is cool.
I hope you know booking the Lord does not increase a PO, brother.
Yeah, and you haven't paid me yet either, so put me back down, guys. Thank you. Oh, come on. I'm just trying to have some fun. Come on.
The first time
it hurts.
I ever had to do that, Boris, and I'm very disappointed in myself. Not mad.
Oh, it sounds like my dad's.
However, if it wasn't for a guy like Big Bad Boris, if it wasn't for our entire production team up here giving a yes, chef.
Yeah, we got the best crew in the business, hands down.
Each and every match for what pro wrestling has ever put out, whether it's live in front of thousands on IWTV right here, right now. Show the world why Edmonton's the wrestling city in Edmonton. In North America. I'm getting a little too ahead of myself on that one. We'll push that one back. But if it wasn't for you guys, if it wasn't for our sponsors like McGinnis Law, give me a yes, chef, they're here tonight.
I might need a lawyer later.
If it wasn't for the fine folks at the Edmonton Oil Kings who were helping us sell 9,300 tickets on Sunday at Rogers Place for the Oil Rumble, give me a yes, chef! If it wasn't for folks like that, or Kuma Outdoor Gear, or the Buckingham, or any of them in between, then I guarantee it's a very cool problem to have when you've got so many great individuals, great brands behind you. But I'm going to have to do this again. You guys will see me before the end of the night. Man, I gotta get over it again in 2026, brother. Let's try this one, though. Give it up for Judge Ben Omen. You're like Teflon, brother. You don't break. You're over in this industry, as they tend to say. Now, what potentially might be over, but we're getting better with this. Might be over is an over 600-day championship reign coming up right here, right now. The fall. Sorry, I should do this better. I look handsome. My girlfriend's here. Allegedly, sources say. I'm trying to impress her, but I'm not doing my job. You're right. I'm up Crab Creek with a paddle. We're fine. The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it's for the World Pro Wrestling Challenge Championship. The deciding referee for this title bout, Love Pro Wrestling Senior Official, Judge Ben Omen. Making their way to the ring, your challenger.
Jaxx Wylder, if you've been paying attention to all of the Love Pro Wrestling social medias, at Love Wrestling CA, wherever you find us on social media. Jaxx Wylder pointed out, yes, Michael Richard Blais has defeated him one-on-one, but Wylder was the one to eliminate Michael Richard Blais from the Revolution Rumble, so in his mind, they are 1-1. This is the rubber match and the biggest match in this young man's young professional wrestling career, mixed martial arts background, and scrappy as they come.
Your champion.
And there you see, flanked by Taryn from Accounting, who we have not seen in Love Pro Wrestling in quite some time. The current reigning and defending LPW Challenge Champion. And I'd be remiss if I did not mention Stephen Crowe, nowhere to be found, but this isn't about him. I shouldn't stir the pot. MRB had a stranglehold on that championship for hundreds and hundreds of days.
Accompanied by Taryn from Accounting and representing the clandestine society. From Calgary, Alberta, Canada, weighing in at 205 pounds, the founding father of the clandestine society. He is your savior. God gives to wrestling. Michael Richard Blais.
MRB has done just about all there is to do here in Love Pro Wrestling. And look at Jaxx Wylder. Eyes trained directly on to God's gift to wrestling. And as soon as this one was announced, it's one I took particular interest in. Cheap plug for one of my Love Wrestling broadcasts, but Jaxx Wylder has been a frequent guest of mine on Saturday Night Love. A very interesting story, this young man, and what he has gone through to get where he is now. And a huge opportunity to capture a championship that has been held by a who's who of LPW Pro or Love Pro Wrestling, Canadian Pro Wrestling. Judge Ben Oman with the gold, and we are set to get underway with our second championship match.
I'm always ready, Ben. Bring it out.
And much like Stephen Crowe, MRB needed a hug, apparently. I'm sure there's more to this, but with that out of the way, we can now get down to some business. MRB tagged with his brother and LPW Grand Champion Stephen Crowe last night at CWS 32. And there is obvious friction in the clandestine society. They were definitely not on the same page, not even in the same book. Many times during that matchup, and ended up losing by by countout rather, to the Canadian Goose Kyle Shaw and the Lone Star Scotty Ace, who we'll see a little bit later on tonight. And Jaxx Wylder will not be intimidated by Michael Richard Blais. Wylder takes that top wrist lock, trying to take Blais down to his feet, but Blais, master of leverage, a veteran of many, 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 many years. Wylder able to hold on to that left wrist. Trying to put some extra torque on that elbow, but Blais is going to use that athleticism, that experience, and that dexterity to escape. And that's just a little reminder to Jaxx Wylder what MRB is all about. And a little bit of youthful exuberance walked right into that headlock. But Wylder firing back with the big shoulder tackle. Wylder rolling through, showing some athleticism of his own. And right back in the face of Blais. Hard elbow right to the jaw. That rocked Blais. Ooh. Jab on target and quickly following up. Wylder landing on his feet. MRB equal to the task. A great man in Alberta Pro Wrestling once said, not his first rodeo. Again, youthful exuberance running right into Blais. Dispatched out to the floor. Pescado into the crossbody from MRB. And now hammering down the right hands. And MRB has some of the same characteristics as Stephen Crowe, the grand champion. If you can get him off his game and get him frustrated, sometimes he will make mistakes, but at the same time, sometimes he gets extra vicious and will put you down. Vertical suplex, muscling him up. Running forward to get some extra torque. Blais going for the cover. Wylder out at 2. Still to come. We have 2 more championship matches. The Scramble title is on the line. And of course, in our main event, 3 teams, but only 1 championship. Lira defending the LPW Tag Team Championships against the Short Kings and the Mad Lads. Blais torquing on the shoulders and on those pectoral areas of Jaxx Wylder. Wylder looking to a packed rec room. We got people up in the rafters. As JR would say, we got an ass every 18 inches here in the rec room as Wylder up to his feet. Looking to escape the clutches of Blais. Throwing elbows into the midsection. Able to break the grip. Oh, man. I'm not sure if a striking exchange is a wise move against MRB, but again, Jaxx Wylder with that MMA background. Heavy forearm. Well-placed boot to the face. Big elbow and the deep 6. The back of Blais' skull crashing off the canvas. Wylder unable to follow up, but damage done. Wylder is up to his feet. Blais is as well, but gets planted. Rocked. Wylder putting it together here. Big axe kick, nicely done. Leaping Enziguri to the back of the head. Gonna go for a cover. Very close to his first taste of gold in his young pro wrestling career. Wylder trying to call his shot, but Blais wisely rolling into the pressure. Staggers Wylder back into the corner. Veteran move from MRP, able to escape the impact. Series of kicks right to the mush of the challenger. And he might be out on his feet. Tangled up, caught up in those ropes in that turnbuckle. And now MRP starting to feel it. Starting to go to that place that makes him extra dangerous. Wylder up in that inverted fireman's carry. MRP. Sits out after the airplane spin, but Wylder able to kick out of two. And look at the look on the face of the challenge champion, almost proud of Wylder in a strange way. I mean, he is a clandestine society trained professional wrestler, but right now that don't mean a damn thing to MRP. Wylder back in the clutches. Blais could be looking for that final consecration. Wylder just muscled him over, but Blais still hanging on to that butterfly. And Waite snapped him up on the shoulders. Great show of power by Jaxx Wylder, and now giving MRP a taste of his own medicine. Trip to Death Valley, new champion! Not enough to get it done. Jaxx Wylder, he could feel that title around his waist, that gold in his hands, ever so close. Wylder looking to keep his foot firmly pressed on the gas. Face to face, nose to nose, champion and challenger. The old guard of the new blood. Blais calling for that brainbuster on the knee. Wylder able to escape. Delayed spinebuster from Michael Richard Blais, and he might be looking to go high risk. Nobody does it like God's gift. Blais standing high atop the rec room. Locked on his target. 450 splash. He hit nothing but canvas, and he hit it hard. See him favoring that left arm, that left elbow might have popped. This might be the opportunity, the opening that Wylder needs. That left arm definitely compromised. Speared him right off that middle rope. And now Wylder Looking to lock on that Spirit Crusher armbar on that injured arm. Torquing away on the shoulder and the elbow. Look at those hips elevated to get extra pressure. MRB, excruciating pain, especially after what happened with that 450 gone awry. How he's able to withstand all that pain. MRB bringing his knees forward in an attempt to counter. Making his way up to his feet. Oh, got a hold around the throat. Cracks the spine of Wylder. But I don't think that left arm going to be perhaps a lot of good to Blais going forward. Time will tell. Able to hit that brainbuster on the knee. Deep cover from Blais. Wylder out at 2. And look at Jaxx Wylder. Ooh. God damn. Looking for that final consecration. Right in the center of the ring. MRB hits it. Wylder kicked out of the final consecration. I don't know if anybody's kicked out of the... look at Blais. He knows. He's thinking the same thing I'm thinking. That move over the years, over the decades that MRB has been involved in this amazing business has won him matches, won him championships. Blais still attempting to register what's just happened. Wylder able to go behind, stacks him up. And Blais now back on his heels. That kick out might have broke his brain. You can see again favoring that left arm out on that staging area. Not on the stage. That stage is pure. That stage is pure concrete, that pile driver. Hurled back inside the ring. MRB looking for a second final consecration on Jaxx Wylder. And MRB gonna retain the title, but he almost had to kill the man to do it. MRB successfully defends that championship over a very, very game Jaxx Wylder. Blais wants that music shut down. Dangling that title in front of Wylder. He wants Wylder to get up to his feet. He wants this capacity crowd at the Rec Room in South Edmonton, Alberta to will Jaxx Wylder back to his feet. An amazing performance from this young man. There was not gold tonight, but there is absolutely gold in his future. And I think tonight, he's earned the respect of Michael Richard Blais. Or not. Blais extending the hand of respect after a hellacious battle. Oh, what the hell? Stephen Crowe from behind. took out Wylder. There's no depth to which he won't sink. And look at Blais. We talked about how these two are not on the same page. And I don't want to speak for Crowe, but I'm sure he's sickened by the fact that MRB showed compassion. And we've never seen these two come to blows like this. Taryn from accounting coming out to try to make peace with the clandestine society. Herself and Crowe, one of the longest, if not the longest reigning LPW tag team champions. And Jaxx took out Taryn. He wanted Crowe. Crowe sidestepped, and now Blais pissed off that Taryn was taken out by Wylder. Here comes the Canadian Goose. And things are getting out of hand. And now the clandestine society doing what they do best, causing chaos. But here comes T.Y. Jackson. We know the issues. I've gone through them extensively with T.Y. and Stephen Crowe. A combustible situation here at LPW 44, to say the least, to say the very least.
I told you to listen to me. I don't. Taryn!
Be quiet!
Look at you, T.Y. You're a pathetic loser. You're with this loser who just lost. You're with that loser who just lost against me. You stay playing with losers. Everyone always leaves you because you're a loser. You're never, ever gonna be LPW Grand Champion.
Once again, the TYs are chants. They've been ringing out for a year now.
I'm the loser. I'm the loser. I'm not sure if you remember Stephen Crowe, but in November at the Freemasons Hall, I lasted over an hour in the Revolution Rumble from number 1 to winner. That is not a loser, Stephen.
It's a damn good point.
A loser is someone who surrounds himself with people to do his dirty work for him and then treats them like crap afterwards.
Another good point.
A loser is somebody who's stuck up, smug, and knows they're not good, but pretends that they are because their ego is so fragile. Anything other than that makes them not be able to sleep at night, Stephen, and that's you. So I'll tell you what, Stephen, I'm not a loser. I'm actually quite confident. In fact, I'm so confident that in March, when I get my shot at that Grand Championship, I'll let you choose the stipulation of your choice.
Wait a minute. I mean, come on, T.Y. You made it through that Rumble.
Really? Okay.
Let's keep our head on straight.
What do you got to say, Spencer?
I got a lot to say, Stephen. You took my microphone twice, so you're gonna listen, brother. Is that okay? Is that okay? Don't care if it's okay. I appreciate the integrity, man. I appreciate you've run the gauntlet, man. You did exactly what you said you were gonna do. I'm gonna override you on this one. I'm sorry for it, but He ain't getting to pick a stipulation that easy if I've got anything to say about it. I like to think I got something to say as Spencer Love of Love Pro Wrestling. So, I appreciate your integrity. Thanks for stealing the mic and interrupting me again and Steven to kick the year off so you can thank yourself for this one. I'm going to try and have my cake and eat it too. I appreciate what you want to do. So here's what we're going to do. You're free next month. You're free next month. And Taryn, I am psyched to see you back in our ring this Sunday. But that means that you're going to get back in the ring for tax season. Thank you for the good luck. You're getting back in the ring, and it seems like you three are going to be here on February 27th. Am I right? Am I right? Am I right? So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to be a little benevolent on this one. The Clandestine Society, for the first time in nearly a year, are back together. It's the three of you. The band's here, you guys. Congratulations. But the three of you are facing off with T.Y. Jackson, Jaxx Wylder, and the Canadian Goose. And whichever of you, I don't care who picks a pin up, I don't care anything along those lines. The winning team here is going to pick the stipulation for our anniversary show on March 21st. That sound okay? I'm trying to be fair, Steven, but don't push me because I've been fair enough. You're good? T.Y., are you okay with that? Josh, are you okay with that?
I want more.
Are you okay with that?
Feathers are gonna fly, boys.
I think we have our answer.
Well, Spencer, I think you got your answer. We accept.
And I'll see you February 27th. I'll see the three of y'all February 27th. Get to the back, give them some time. I've got my job to do. We'll see you later. One more for Jaxx Wylder. One more for the dude. One more for all. I know I tried to say her, but I like Black Label Society. I stopped talking. One more for Jaxx Wylder. That guy's been in the ring for less than a year, and if you want to train with the best, you want to be the best, you're going to learn it from Love Pro Wrestling. I can guarantee that. You guys are hanging on my every word with such anticipation. Love you all! Oh my God, we've got the best fans on this planet. Another sold-out house tonight, but friends, fam, wrestling fans, I want to give a special shout-out. Who's here from Winterruption? Well, thank y'all for continuing to make Edmonton, Alberta, Canada, one of the places it is. Who am I going to see at Fear tomorrow night, selfishly? Well, Spencer has a Saturday night off, and I'm hitting the mosh pit. I'm sorry. They'll probably kick my ass. I'm about 165 pounds, soaking wet, wearing boots. But I'm going to try my best and have fun, and that's what matters at the end of the day, right? Guys are going to give me diabetes, you're all so sweet. Unfortunately, you're probably going to see a match right now where a lot of people are going to try their best and have fun. But we've got a couple of grand champions in this matchup. We've got a brand new SCRAMBLE champion. We've got an individual making his return. We've got an individual challenging for gold. And I want to give a special shout out to our first ever referee of the year, making his return to Love Pro Wrestling, referee Stuart Garvey. Bischoff's theme song, Please Don't Sue Me, WWE. The following contest is scheduled for one fall! And it's for the Love Pro Wrestling SCRAMBLE Championship! Your deciding referee, Stuart Garvey. Making their way to the ring, your first challenger.
Well, February 27th is already shaping up to be a can't-miss live event for LPW, but we are far from done here tonight. Our next championship match, one of the most unique championships in all of professional wrestling, the Love Pro Wrestling Scramble Championship. Only defended in Scramble matches, not just a clever nickname. As we see our first competitor, and he was run.
191 pounds from backwoods, Alberta. He is Lumberjack, Larry Woods.
Lumberjack Larry Woods was run through the mill in 2025 by his former best friend Rich King, including King going to Larry's mother's house and I mean attacking her. There's no other way to put it, I understand. Mrs. Woods is recovering nicely, but you have to wonder how Larry is feeling mentally. He did get briefly a pound of flesh from Rich King at the Revolution Rumble as we see our next competitor. Zoe Sager victorious last night at LPW 32. The first woman to be WWE ID'd, flanked by her new henchman, the Mad Lads.
Accompanied by the Mad Lads from Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. She is the Intangible, Zoe Sager.
Nasty Nate Nixon and white shirt William Taylor turn their backs on Rose. And they are now under the employ of Zoe Sager. She's going to send the Mad Lads to the back.
The challenger.
Jack O'Connor from the United Kingdom made his debut in November in that Revolution Rumble. Heavy-handed street fighter from the UK. Had a very impressive showing in that Revolution Rumble. High-pressure situation.
Making his way to the ring, weighing at 216 pounds. From London, England, he is Jaxx
Christian Starr was in a hellacious Air Miles match last night at CWS 32 against white shirt William Taylor, coming out on the losing end after being hung from the top rope in a choke. But he is back and ready to go tonight. I spoke with Starr earlier this evening before we went on the air, and he said he is good to go tonight. Nothing could keep him away from a chance at LPW Gold.
Your champion.
As we await the arrival of the runaway model, Nick Shostastyk, shocking the LPW world, winning that Scramble Championship in November at the Freemason Hall, downtown Edmonton, Alberta. His first taste of gold here in Love Pro Wrestling. He is going to get He is going to get a lesson in how difficult it is to get out of those pants. I'm sorry. How difficult it is to retain that title. I mean, the math just doesn't add up. No champion's advantage in a match like this. First one to achieve a pinfall or a submission will walk out. The Scramble champion, but you know Nick Shostastyk came to fight. Fans loving the new Scramble champion. And Zoe Sager tired of waiting. She's going to get the jump, or got the jump, on Shostastyk, hitting that kick. Look at the look on Jacko. Look at the look on everyone's face. I mean, quite frankly, they shouldn't be shocked. We've seen this movie before. Shostastyk says he's ready to go. There's the bell. We're underway. And I say this every month, but I will do my best to keep track of the action in this matchup, but it goes quick. Christian Starr shoulders down. Jack O'Connor shoulders down, but Sager folds up Lumberjack Larry. Shostastyk, 2 for the price of 1. O'Connor looking to go to work in the corner, turning his attention, heaving the new champ with that German suplex, maintains waist control. Series of German suplexes. Shostastyk trying to fight out. Standing switch, maybe you can try to hit one of his own. Oh, Lumberjack Larry tried to hit Jack O'Connor, but took out Shostastyk instead, but it doesn't really matter. It's everybody for themselves in a scramble match. Christian Starr up on the top. Double drop kick. Takes out the Lumberjack, takes out O'Connor. Sager up on the ring apron. She caught the Star Child coming in, handful of hair. Runs him into that top turnbuckle. Ooh, leaping Enziguri to the back of the skull. But you gotta have your head in a swivel in a match like this. Heavy kicks from O'Connor. O'Connor cut from the same cloth as Dean Richtor, as I mentioned earlier. Hard hitter, heavy-handed, focusing his attention on Starr in the corner. Oh, charging in, but got cut off by Lumberjack Larry. And Larry's always fired up. Shostastyk back in the ring, able to hold on to that rope. Fez press. Charges into the corner to Starr. And divide and conquer seems to be the name of the game right now for your Scramble champion. Scoops up Christian Starr up onto the shoulder. Might be looking for the runaway driver. Plant Starr could retain. Pin broken up by multiple opponents. Nice drop kick from Shostastyk. Oh man. Face driven into the mat by Sager. O'Connor stalking his prey. Zoe could feel the eyes on her. Oh, just scooped up Sager. Big running power slam. neckbreaker from Christian Starr. Lumberjack Larry now standing tall. But the champion back inside the ring. And Larry chucking knuckles on the champ. Oh man, hard rights. And Shostastyk, he's down and he might be out. Rolled down to the floor. Larry avoided that kick. Things looking good for one half of the former LPW Tag Team Champions, Lumberjack Larry Woods, former two-time LPW Grand Champion, would love to add the Scramble Championship to his collection. Looking for the saw line. Lumberjack Larry with the saw line on O'Connor. Oh, come on. Rich King, that disgusting son of a bitch. He's looking to try to help Jack O'Connor. Luckily, Shostastyk was right there to prevent that. Rich King is just a sickening human being. Let's try to focus and regroup as this scramble match will continue. Sager clubbing away on the runaway model, turning her attention now to O'Connor. So we Sager scrappy as they come, turning her attention to Larry Woods. Starr dispatched down to the floor. And everything looking good for Sager. Big dive, takes out Starr on the floor. A couple extra shots for good measure. Sager in control, but stepping back in the ring with three other competitors. Hits that kick on O'Connor, hits one on the runaway model and finishes the trifecta with Lumberjack Larry. And right now, things coming up aces for the Intangibles. Zoe Sager charging in the corner on O'Connor. And I spoke earlier about divide and conquer, and this is a strategy working very well for Sager. The Scramble Championship is the only title in LPW that Sager has not held. Sager now looking to go high risk, springs off with that moonsault off the middle. Shostastyk able to avoid impact. Sager hit the canvas hard. And that unforced error, this might be anyone's match. Shostastyk back up to his feet. Christian Starr up on the top, hits the clothesline. And now Starr got to contend with everybody coming back to their feet. And now he able to divide and conquer, at least for the time being. Pair of sling blades for Larry and Jack O'Connor. Larry over the top rope, dispatched to the floor. O'Connor gets low-bridged. And there is a lot of humanity on the floor on that side of the ring. Starr with the dive over the top. Tremendous show of athleticism. And if you could take out 1, 2, 3 of your opponents at the same time, maybe try to get one isolated in the ring, could be the key to victory. Starr back inside the squared circle. Zoe Sager to follow. And very rare do you get only 2 competitors in the ring at one time. Right in the ear of Starr. Sager charges in. Caught the boots of Starr. Into the cutter. Shostastyk trying to pick his spots. He will avoid that clothesline. Hits the cutter. Oh, the henchmen have reappeared. Nate Nixon and William Taylor. There is no disqualifications in a scramble match. And they are laying a beating right now to Christian Starr. Starr and Taylor went one-on-one last night, as I mentioned. Mad Lads with the super buck nasty. And the Mad Lads paying dividends for Zoe Sager, but there are other competitors in this match, and they just realized that took out O'Connor. Shostastyk up. He's not going to let that title go without a fight. Shostastyk trying to take out both Mad Lads and having some success. I mean, Nick doing everything he can, but he's literally between a rock and a hard place right now. Sager caught him with that intangible problem. And I believe the Mad Lads have accomplished their goal, getting involved in this match. Shostastyk planted, and Zoe Sager ends the reign of Nick Shostastyk. She is your new Sager is your new LPW Scramble champion and your first ever LPW Grand Slam champion. She's done it all. Reed Matthews. There's history well documented here.
I don't know what you're doing. I don't know why you're doing it. It seems like, as intangible violence, you just threw it all away for I don't know what. You and I had everything as tag champs. Because I'm better friends with Mars than you. Is this what I'm speaking about?
I think that's what it really comes down to.
You want to know why? You want to know why this all happened? This all happened because you couldn't get it through your little, dumb, thick brain. That this was the focus. I was the focus. You were too worried about doing your little short kings thing, debating Pokemon, doing silly little butt vocals, and remembering what your bread and butter is. You were so worried. Maybe it was too nice. It was too nice to you. Maybe you think that this was a friendship when this was simply business. That's why I got the Mazats. Because they don't have any delusions of friendship. Business. So read your senses and fall back in line, and maybe you can be the third Mazat.
From behind, William Taylor with that title. Look at Sager. Sager does not want this. She wants Reed back in the fold. Mars, the specialist, out to aid his short king teammate. And Sager looks pissed at the Mad Lads. That was not part of the plan. Still to come tonight in our main event, you will see the Short Kings get an opportunity to become tag team champions. But again, this has been a running situation. Mars not understanding the relationship between Reed Matthews and Zoe Sager.
One more for the Short Kings. Now, I'm mad, you guys, but I promised that I was going to come in 2026 a kinder, gentler, more tolerant, more open human being. So, I'm going to worry about that later. That's a future Spencer problem, and that's an issue, not an issue, not an issue me. However, there are a couple of things, and I got a drink for a reason. I'm going to ask to the crowd over here, and thank you guys for coming out. As a guy who once pronounced it Guy Lafleur, is it Guy or Guy? Well then, Guy. Congratulations, and let's all get loud on your retirement. Thank you guys all for coming out tonight. Give this man a yes, chef! Thank you for cooking for 5 or 10 or 30 or 45 years. I didn't get the details. I answered on the Professional Love Wrestling page. Wherever podcasts are played, videos reviewed, or awesome content's created by awesome people. Follow us at Love Wrestling CA. Anyways, I'll see you guys after intermission. Grab a beverage, go outside if you have to. But after the intermission finalizes, you guys, Rich, King, and Scotty Ace are going one-on-one. Grab your seats, Pete.
Hey, Spencer, I got a paper.
Lord,
Spencer,
can you hear me?
I got a paper cut on my format sheet. Do I need to fill out a form or a hurt feelings report or something?
Let me grab human resources for you.
Okay.
Hi, I love Pro Wrestling Senior Official and Human Resources.
I got a paper cut on my format sheet. Is there a form I need to fill out?
Oh, that's a wrestling gimmick, brother. You can fill that out over the next 15-minute intermission. I'll see you then.
Beautiful.
You sound good?
Yes.
Are your dulcet tones going to be behind the microphone for the thousands of people tuning in on IW TV right now?
I'm as dulcet as I could be.
Is this going out to the millions? You better believe it is, because there ain't no...
Oh, I got a Band-Aid.
Pro party
I got a Band-Aid. I'm good to go. We'll see you guys in 15 minutes. Woo!
I'm not paying you extra for that.
Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. Edmonton, Alberta, Canada.
How you doing, people? It's good to see you. I already have lost my voice, and that does not bode well for the entertainment value of the show. I'm pretty awesome to talk. Oh wow, 0 agreements, and the fans go mild. That's fine. Thank y'all for coming out to the south side of Edmonton. I know I've said it a few times tonight. I'm going to say it a few times after this show. But thank y'all. Independent wrestling has a real home here in Alberta, Canada, and especially here at the Rec from South Edmonton Common. Like I said off the top, good people. This is our 31st straight sellout event here. Give me a yes, chef! Yes, chef! That's all because of people like you. I don't get to do, Dustin doesn't get to do, Tiana doesn't get to do. How's the puff? It was great. Get Tiana, hell yeah. Because it's real hard to make me look good, and the folks here in the trench make me do so. They make all of us do so. They get us out to the millions of individuals tuned in on IWTV. Can you guys tell that I don't have a voice and I'm really relying on you guys? I appreciate it. I'm still entertaining. It's the mullet. If you're not going to talk good, you might as well look good, brother. And this is getting a little ridiculous. Are you trying to compare mullets with me? Oh, boo this man. I'm not good at a lot, and I ain't the best at anything except this. Chant for me, good people. I've earned it.
Yes, you have! Yes, you have!
Do you want me to give you my feedback on the ring announcing from last night in front of everybody? Think that sounds bad, Andre? You said you were going to buy me a beer, Andre. I am beerless. Look at this. Look at how much I'm drinking right now. Look at this. This is awesome. I feel like Prospector Pete, but somehow even more without a beer. Dick. Boo this man. That's sad. It was going to be kind of more positive 2026. That's for you. There are very rare times that the "you deserve it" chant happens in wrestling, but you deserve it. You deserve to be called a liar. He's a liar and a thief, like Nixon and a pig. Anyways, that joke for me was, oh, that was for me. I'm not a liar. Adrian and Carson would never call me a liar, except for when I tell them that I'm going to email them about our street team. That's fine. We're going to worry about that one later. Again, I'm buying some time, but thank you guys for being here. A couple things for anybody who has come in from the Rec Room South Edmonton, who is coming in for their first pro wrestling show. Want to remind everybody that you're probably going to hear me curse. I've had a couple of beers tonight. Anything racist, sexist, homophobic, you're going to get the heck out of here. And now, a joke. A moth walks into a podiatrist's office.
I guess we'll never know the punchline, but what's no joke is the man emerging from the curtain, and that is Rich King. Welcome back to the second half of LPW number 44. We have got 2 more matches, one of them featuring that man, Rich King, who we saw earlier once again get involved in Lumberjack Larry Wood's business, potentially costing him the LPW Scramble Championship. As I mentioned earlier, you see Thaddeus Archer III sporting that neck brace. He was unceremoniously hurled violently over the top rope during the Revolution Rumble by Lumberjack Larry Woods. Larry Woods so hated and hates Rich King, he eliminated himself from that Rumble, leaping over the top rope onto Rich King, giving him 3 saw lines on the floor. I mean, still not enough to avenge what happened. What Rich King did to Larry Woods' very own mother. These two were once like brothers in the Rads, and now look at the company he keeps.
All right, idiots. No. It's Daddy's time to talk right now. I'm assuming you're all wondering why I'm in this neck brace. Now, I don't know how many of you were at the Freemasons Hall back in December. There we go, for the Revolution Rumble. I, of course, entered the Revolution Rumble to help my client, the King of the North, Rich King. And unfortunately, that loser, that waste of skin, that constantly failing moron, Larry, grabbed me and threw me over the top rope. Crashing to the floor, but that wasn't just it. Insult to injury, that moron got down on the floor and proceeded to beat the ever-loving hell out of me! Sorry, that hurt my neck. So I'm sure you got the email, Mr. Love. Yeah, you did. Did you see what I had worked out with EPS there?
I actually better believe you.
Yeah?
To have it back there, Thaddeus.
Yes. So, you know...
I don't think so.
Oh wait, here comes Larry.
Perfect timing.
Beat that guy.
You better listen to Spencer.
You're next. You're next.
Take a moment to breathe. Take a moment to breathe. Calm down. You're up here, you need to be right here. Listen to Spencer.
What is going on
Because what
here?
you did to me on the floor last month was outside the ring, and that was assault. Assault. So I have a restraining order against you, Larry. You cannot be within 3 feet of me.
Oh, come on.
So Starr walk in, get behind that curtain. And you can go after, sure, go after Rich. Sure, go after Rich. You know what that means? You're in jail.
What a goddamn coward.
Go for it. You're not going to be able to visit mom in the hospital when you're in jail.
Oh, come on, man.
We all know the food isn't very good down at the Vegetable Hospital. Larry's the loser. Let's get on with the match.
I mean, of all the cowardly things to do,
The following contest is scheduled for 1 fall. Currently in the ring, accompanied by his manager, Thaddeus Archer III. Weighing at 190 pounds, he is the King of the North, Rich King.
I mean, a restraining order. I mean, it basically means that Larry can't get his hands on Rich King.
And his opponent.
We saw the Lone Star Scotty Yates make his return last night at CWS 32 with a count-out victory, teaming with the Canadian Goose Kyle Shaw.
And he is ready to ring for his return to pro wrestling, weighing in at 186 pounds, from Austin, Texas, the Lone Star, Scotty Ace.
Ace likes to use a lot of submissions, hybrid style, professional wrestler, Western tough. But he's got a tall order in the King of the North, Rich King, who's been on a tear since hooking up with Thaddeus Archer III. There's the bell in our second half underway. Still to come, our main event. Tag team titles on the line. Short Kings and Mad Lads pair of Lira. Fireman's carry hurling Ace across the ring. Rich King always top physical condition. Oh man, that elbow might have just almost hit the off switch on Ace. And I can't imagine what's going on in the head of Lumberjack Larry Woods in the locker room area. He has to just be sweating anger out of every pore. I'm sure watching this on the monitor in the back.
Cheer for him now, come on!
Ace trying to fight up from underneath, but cut off at every opportunity by Rich King. We've seen a new Scramble champion. Oh man, in Zoe Sager. We've seen Stephen Crowe retain his championship. We've seen Michael Richard Blais retain his. And right now we are seeing the power of Rich King as he picks apart Scotty Ace. Nonchalant cover on Ace. I mean, can we show even the smallest amount of respect to our opponent? But respect's not really a thing in the Thaddeus Archer camp.
Do yourself a favor. You want to walk? Come on, Scotty.
T.Y. Jackson pulling out a big victory over Dean Richtor as well earlier tonight. Snapping that suplex off. Rich King making it look easy. Massive six-man tag match set up for our February live event. Clandestine Society taking on Jaxx Wylder, the Canadian Goose Kyle Shaw, and T.Y. Jackson, the winning team of that match, will be able to pick the stipulation for the big championship match in March, where T.Y. will finally get a shot at the Rhinestone Cowboy Stephen Crowe, as Rich King looking to choke the life out of Scotty Ace. Ace looking to try to get back vertical, get his legs underneath him, trying to get to the ropes. Fingertips away, got a hold of the ropes. King got to break that hold. every millisecond of that 5 count. And the hush has kind of fallen over the rec room as we watch Rich King dissect Scotty Ace. Oh, duck the clothesline. Ace trying that head scissors, but King just too powerful, too strong. Up onto the shoulders. Sits out. Plants Ace like a flower in the middle of the ring. Hooks the leg. Oh, but Ace kicking out. Showing some wherewithal. King as surprised as anyone. Again, we've just learned Thaddeus Archer has taken a restraining order out on Lumberjack Leary Woods. Cannot come within 30 feet. A de facto restraining order with Rich King, as they always seem to travel and appear together. Perfectly good waste of red tape, if you ask me, but I digress. Ace perched up on that middle rope on the receiving end of a hard forearm. The jaw might be dislocated. You can see him counting the chiclets as Rich King points to the heavens. That vertical leap, second to none. Oh, Ace slid out the back door. Face full of buckle for King. Scotty Ace might steal the victory. King out at 2. Crucifix from Ace if he could try to get those legs locked. Oh, into the sunset. Shoulders down again. Into the corner goes Rich King, and the complexion of this match has changed in a hurry. King using that speed, sidestepped. Almost like an angle slam, but holding on. Showing that power. Again, sits out.
That's for you, Larry.
Going for the cover. And a statement-making victory for the King of the North. And an evil smile across the face of Rich King. And with that restraining order, I mean, Lumberjack Leary Woods might finally be in the rearview mirror for Rich King. And he could be a threat to any championship here in Love Pro Wrestling. Oh, come on now. Dean Richtor on the scene. Okay, this is unnecessary. Rich King with the saw line on Scotty Ace. And that's like adding insult to a restraining order. All right, enough is enough. You proved your point. You filed your paperwork. Let's move on. And King gonna saw him down one more time. Oh, here comes Larry. I mean, come on, Lira. You don't want to end up. You don't want to end up downtown in the clink. I know that you want to tear the flesh from the bones of Rich King, but being held back by T.Y. Jackson. Brad's teammate. Referee's in there. Spencer in there. I mean, they're trying to goad Larry into breaking that restraining order so they can lock him up. Oh, Larry still making another surge. Disgusting. Thaddeus Archer, Rich King, Dean Richtor, as formidable a force as we have here in LPW. And this is a story that we will have to monitor going forward. I mean, who knows what's going to happen once they get back in that locker room. Speaking of monitoring stories, you want to keep tabs on everything Love Wrestling. Visit us online, www.lovewrestling.ca. All your favorite social media is at Love Wrestling CA. For everything LPW plus our amazing content wing.
I promised I wasn't going to curse tonight, and everybody decided to test me on that. But I'm not going to do it. I haven't yet. And saying dick's not a curse, you guys. That's fine. That doesn't count. No! Doesn't count! Doesn't count!
Give us a swear!
It doesn't count! I've got it on good authority. Friends, after this matchup, I am going to sit here in the middle of this ring and I'm going to tell you guys exactly how thankful I am for each and every one of you. It's not often I get the chance to speak to a sold-out crowd. Oh wait, time to miss for love, crowd. That said, I'm really excited to chat with you guys, but I've been excited for this match since November of 2025. I want to close the book on some stuff. I want us to kick off 2026 with one heck of a main event. I know we're going to bring it to you guys. I don't often hyperbolize, but we've said for years we bring the best of the best professional wrestling to Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. Am I right? And why do we say yes, shut at the rec room, friends, fans, wrestling fans? Because we're cooking. Thank you guys for making this place a great space that it is for everybody here live at the Rec Room South Edmonton, to the thousands tuned in online, and the millions! Let's do some cool stuff. Ben, you ready? Yeah! Shout out to this guy because I hope you know how much he does for professional wrestling in this province. Outside of here, but for us, make sure the rules are called down the line and make sure the ring looks great. We'll talk about that one later when I put you over online. All right, you ready? You ready?
Let's
go!
Go ready
for this! Don't worry, we're going to work that one through 2026. You better believe 2027 is going to hit. That's going to kill, as I think the kids are saying here, 6, 7, or whatever. Will you forgive me?
Too late. Tried to get in there.
He was right, I'm not saying otherwise. Will you forgive me?
Hey, Spencer.
I'll bring you an early match of the year contender. I'm asking for your forgiveness. I know that.
Hey, Spencer.
No. Why does the war get involved?
Can you tell me how many falls this match is scheduled for?
Well, Boris said he's delighted to do it. You know, despite my best efforts. I like to think I'm the best in this country at it. Challenge me on it. You want to see announce a main event matchup? You want to see me announce a main event matchup? You want to see the One Pro Wrestling Tag Team Championships on the line? You want to see this guy do what he does better than anybody in a couple of minutes time? feel like Gordon Downey, rest in peace to the best to do it in this country. Anyways,
The following contest is your main event! Scheduled for one fall! And for the Love Pro Wrestling Tag Team Championships! Your deciding referee for this main event title bout, Love Pro Wrestling Senior Official Judge Van Owen. Making their way to the ring, your first challengers.
We had a massive tag team championship match in November at New Year's Revolution. Nothing was solved due to the Mad Lads getting involved, so we're going to get to the bottom of this whole situation. Spencer said, let's just throw them all in there and let them scrap it out. This is your LPW 44 main event. The LPW Tag Team Championships are on the line.
Now, Rio Bernicana at a combined height of 8'4". The sickness Lee Matthews, your Oil King Cup champion, Mars the specialist. Together, they are the Short.
We've already seen Reed Matthews. You can see him favoring that left arm after the attack by the Mad Lads earlier on tonight, but you can bet that he is ready to reclaim one half of the LPW Tag Team Championships. Mars the Specialist, your current Oil Kings Cup champion. And a wrinkle to this match is that these two best friends tag team partners, they will go one-on-one on Sunday afternoon at Rogers Place
Your second challenger.
for that Oil Kings Cup. Our second team, as you can see how heavily taped up that left arm of Reed Matthews is, as we await the arrival of the Mad Lads. White shirt William Taylor, Nasty Nate Nixon. Already making an impact here at LPW 44 now.
Fighting over Richtor in the United Kingdom. The other night is valedictorian and class president of Balso University. Nasty Nate Nixon, your champion of South Nation, white shirt William Taylor.
And now the Mad Lads have the opportunity to add the LPW Tag Team Championships into their camp. But they will have to go through not only the Short Kings, but your current reigning and defending LPW Tag Team Champions.
Your champions.
Sheikh Akbar Shabazz, the son of Kosovo Bayrak Arani, Para Lira. They have had a stranglehold on these titles for quite some time in their second reign. Proprietors of the hottest clothing line. Jacked and Juicy, the hottest clothing line this side of the Mississippi. But this ain't about selling merch. This is about the LPW Tag Team Championships. They got him. Short Kings and the Mad Lads want him. Triple threat rules apply. Judge Ben Ullman assigned to this incredibly important matchup. That's what it's all about. The LPW Tag Team Championships. We have seen a lot tonight, but we are not done yet. Mars wants to get a hold. Oh, man. He wants Nasty Nate Nixon, and Nate's going to give him all he can handle. The bell has rung. Our main event is underway. Triple threat tag team match. Unique, something you don't see all the time. I don't think the name of the game really changes. You want to try to isolate one of your opponents in your corner and do as much damage as you possibly can. Up onto the shoulders, great show of strength from Nixon. Mars able to slide out and take the waistlock. Nixon trying to escape, trying to counter, break the grip. Mars got the foot up. But there you see the issue in a match like this. Tag made. Mars has got to hit the road. Sheik Akbar Shabazz now the legal man. Drop to the chest of the nasty one. Oh, he tried to fake him out and go for the kick. Shabazz was ready. Big back heel kick. Right now, Paralleer showing why they are two-time tag team champions. That running European uppercut. Pillar to post. Goes the nasty one. Shabazz, show of power. But again now, he made the same mistake Mars the Specialist did moments ago. Got caught. Thickness Reed Matthews tagged in. Can't win the match if you're not legal. And then we got a little bit of everybody in there right now. Big back body drop from the Thickness. You can see that arm taped. Oh, man. And now we got all kinds of bodies stacked up like cordwood in that corner. Thickness with the cannonball. And we peel one layer off of that onion in the corner. Cannonball for Taylor. And now we're down to two. One for Shabazz. One remaining competitor in the corner. Oh, Reed tried to pick up the spare but got caught by Nixon and planted in the middle. Two. And now Nixon wisely targeting that already injured arm. Locked on that Fujiwara armbar. Mars wisely coming to the aid of his partner. He couldn't stay on that armbar for too long. Trying to get him into the corner so he could make the legal tag. Able to do so, but I don't believe the white shirt made the tag. He's not in the ring legally. And this is going to be a big challenge for Judge Ben Omen. Trying to keep legal members in the ring. Up, over, down to the floor goes Taylor. That's one way to keep the illegal man out of the ring. Mars up to the top and got caught by white shirt. Nate snaps off that German suplex, sliding out of the ring. Excellent teamwork with the slingshot by the Mad Lads. Deep cover, but Mars able to kick out before the 3 count. Want to take a moment to thank our amazing sponsors, Kuma Outdoor Gear, the fine folks at the Buckingham Alley Cat Brewery, home of Brainbuster Brew, Anthem Tattoo, Holiday Inn Express and Suites, McGinnis Law. I wonder if that's where Thaddeus Archer went to get that restraining order. Beauty Gimmicks, Plant Life Cannabis, Game On, and of course our friends at the Edmonton Oil Kings, where we will be on Sunday afternoon. But who's going to be tag team champions walking into the big house? We're going to find out tonight. And right now, Nate Nixon has Mars, the specialist, isolated Mars, trying to fight up from underneath and get to his corner. But Nate able to shut that down in a hurry and wisely drag Mars back into their corner, make the tag into white shirt. Hard chop. Again, Mars sandwiched in that corner. Quick tags in and out. And the Mad Lads getting it done right now. I mean, it's textbook tag team wrestling. Credit where it's due. Nixon choking away on Mars, while Judge Ben Omen dealing with William Taylor. Mars back up to his feet with an assist from Taylor. Cinching in that vertical suplex, snaps him over, floats over, takes out the champs. Quick cover. He did his best to try to take out as many people as he could who could break up that pin. But in doing so, gave Mars an extra couple of seconds to get his head together and able to kick out. Oh, white shirt almost took his eye off the ball long enough for Mars to get to the corner and make the tag. The crowd with waist control trying to drag him back. White shirt holding on for dear life. Mars trying to elbow his way to his partner. White shirt trying to pop those hips and drag him back in. Oh, but Nixon, he saw what was coming and took out the thickness before the tag could be made. Mars lands on his feet, steps up with the enziguri. I mean, Mars, if he wants to make the tag and get out of the ring, lick his wounds, he's going to have to tag a member of Lira, and he does so. Prince of Albania seeing his first legal action in this matchup. Big leg lariat to Nixon. Gorani exceptional at using his size to his advantage. Standing switch, but caught him. Down on the knee. And Gorani the freshest one in this matchup, and it shows. And Gorani with the Jessica Biel over the top. Just hurling a human being. That ain't normal. Great athleticism. Gorani able to land on his feet, and now locking fingers, and it looks like the son of Kosovo is going for a walk and not the after dinner kind. Moonsault off the top onto the stage. 3 for the price of 1, and now White Shirt William Taylor is isolated. At the mercy of Lira. There's the cover. Taylor able to get that right shoulder up. I can see some blood on the face of Taylor. He took a hard shot to the nose last night at CWS 32, and that might be a re-injury. Keep an eye on that as they mock the Short Kings and the Mad Lads. Nixon recovered in time to break up that pinning combination. Standing switch from Nixon. Hard strike. That took Shabazz all the way down to the canvas. Making the tag to be the legal one in the ring. Setting his sights on Gorani. Ooh, series of hard strikes. And right now, Nixon handling both members of the champs. Short Kings knocked off the apron. Nixon up on that top turnbuckle. Gorani gonna follow. Very precarious position for both competitors. Short Kings got knocked off the apron by Gorani. They're back now to try to exact some revenge for that situation. That is a lot of humanity in that corner. Shabazz, Taylor, they're going to get involved. And everybody gets heaved down to the canvas. Nixon was lucky to avoid impact on that. But he's still looking worse for wear, hung up on that top rope. And I think Nixon realizing this might be a great opportunity to do some damage and perhaps sneak out a win. Shabazz crumbles to the mat in a heap. Nixon almost takes a tumble down to the floor. This is your main event of LPW 44. The Love Pro Wrestling Tag Team titles are on the line. White Shirt gonna try to walk out of the corner, carrying Mars the Specialist. Nixon up on the top. Hits that destroyer from up on the shoulders. Unable to capitalize right away, but we might have new champions right here. Well, Reed Matthews. He covered a lot of ground in a very short amount of time to make that save for his partner. Taylor over the top, down to the floor. And now the Short Kings combining their efforts on Nate Nixon. We could have new champions right here. Lira saving their titles. This was not our scheduled main event, but it sure as hell could have been. And it is. One Short King, one Lira dispatched to the floor. White Shirt dumps the other two down to the floor. What is William Taylor doing on the ring apron? Tries to take out the whole lot, but got caught. Nixon up to the top. The nasty one off the top. And he takes out the whole lot. There are no countouts in a triple threat match. Mars, the specialist, back in the ring. White Shirt throws his partner back in, makes the cover. 2. That left arm, that left shoulder, barely up in time. There's the tag. White Shirt now legal. Gonna focus his energy on Mars, the specialist. Mars with the big clothesline. Gorani with that enziguri kick. Big running knee from Nixon. Keep your eye on Reed Matthews. Cut him in half with the spear. Big boot from Shabazz. White Shirt picking his spot now with that cradle breaker. And we got bodies everywhere. Taylor focusing on Mars, but Reed there to come to the aid of his partner. Both Short Kings plow through White Shirt William Taylor. And perhaps the end may be near for White Shirt William Taylor and the reign. Zoe Sager just appeared on the stage with her newly won Scramble Championship. Reed Matthews distracted as we figured he would be. Mars pleading with Reed to focus. White Shirt just took out Reed Matthews inadvertently. German suplex. Shabazz makes the tag. He's legal. He was trying to take out Mars with that title. This is chaos. Again, that running German, but Mars able to hang on to that top rope and avoid the impact. Mars, the specialist, with the acai moonsault into the third row. Quickly getting back in the ring. Taylor on spaghetti legs. European uppercut from the top. But Shabazz, Johnny on the spot to take advantage. Oh, hang on. Mars up. And he could be facing Red Rum from the tag team champions. And Lira retain. Damn sure wasn't easy, but Lira are still your LPW Tag Team Championships in our main event of LPW 44. We had a little bit of everything in that one. Sheik Akbar Shabazz, Bayrat Garani holding up. Once again, standing alone atop the tag team division here in LPW. Zoe Sager still on that stage. Shabazz with that Oil Kings Cup and the Championship of Salvation. He only legally holds one of those things, but draped in gold. Short Kings Mad Lads came ever so close. Oh, the Mad Lads from behind. Taking out both Reed and Mars the Specialist. Short Kings fighting back though. Mad Lads down to the floor. And Sager with the Z Factor from behind on Reed Matthews. And it looks like she doesn't want him back in the fold after all. Reed Matthews was just something to be used by Zoe Sager. The partnership and the friendship in the Short Kings is real. Intangible violence is no more. But the Short Kings on the receiving end of some intangible violence right now.
Fair play. Be upset about the method of God. Damn, not upset about the results. Congratulations to our new Scramble champion.
Our first Grand Slam champion of pro wrestling, our right title, Josh Ayers of the Yeah. Push me, you've already done it. What's all this thing? I'm over it. I've learned. Once bitten, twice shy. Well, Nate could play tonight. Mars, Reed, a shout out to the Short Kings. You don't deserve one. Congratulations. Well, Spencer Law doesn't want to work Thursdays. Tiredness. I'm here to be partial. I told my the way you guys handle things, I can't argue the results. So here's what we're gonna do next month. So your brand new championship. I know you know this. You've been here since day one, but let me remind everyone, it's a no disqualification championship. You gotta defend it against a number of individuals, 4, 5, 6, but I've got enough people here. They can challenge you for that title in the next couple of months. And then I ain't great with numbers, but I wasn't dumb enough to grow a mustache like that, so here we are. Let me do some math for you, holler at you, hear me. We got Zoe Sager, your brand new Scramble champion. I know you guys have your issues. So Mars, you guys have another opportunity at Championship Gold, February 27th. Mars the specialist, Reed Matthews. Thanks. Well, don't worry. Mars the specialist, Reed Matthews. You guys have an opportunity at Scramble Championship Gold. And Nate, Will, congratulations. You got an opportunity, Will, to put 2 titles over your shoulder, as long as you both can defeat Zoe Sager. For her Love Pro Wrestling Scramble Championship. Next month, February 27th, Zoe's first Intangible defense. Zoe Sager defending the title against the Short Kings. Nasty Nate Nixon and White Shirt William Taylor. I know, it's a little crazy, ain't it, sorry? So we can talk about it in the back, but we ain't gonna talk about it here. Bye-bye. Sayonara, see you later, and I'll see you in the back. You got your first defense set up, congratulations. Don't blame me with a good time, get to the back. And I'm going to close this one frustrating, so.
The first defense
one more for the Short King.
of Zoe Sager's newly won Scramble Championship. It's going to be very interesting. Before Spencer signs it off, I'm going to do the same. This has been LPW 44. Wait a minute. Sunday afternoon, the very Oil Kings Cup that Mars the Specialist is holding will be on the line as the Short Kings will collide at Rogers Place. We'll let the Short Kings take us home. For everyone involved in Love Pro Wrestling, my name is Big Bad Boris. Good night, everybody.